In this video I would like to show you how you can combine actual effects or even an actual guitar amp with simulated effects on your computer. The setup that I have is as usual. I have my microphone connected to input 1, and this is currently does not have any effects applied, so you get the clean microphone signal on the recording, and I have the guitar connected to input 0, and in the signal chain I currently have two effects units. So the first one is an overdrive type unit and the second one is a power amplifier unit, and they are currently both bypassed. So all that you get on the recording is the dry signal from the guitar currently. And now I'm gonna just play some kind of simple riff that will sound, well, it will only sound like something when you put distortion on. So let me just try it. Something like. Yeah, so something like that. And now let's put the power amplifier into some mode, enable it, and enable the overdrive unit. And now I can just play the same thing again, like. Okay, and that way you can hear how the power amplifier is sounding like. So now I can flick through the power amplifier simulations. Yeah, so these were the guitar amplifiers, and we have some PA speaker models. Yeah, of course these are not really made for guitar, but yeah, so you can use them the same way. Okay, and you might have noticed that there are a few new power amplifier models. These are these British vintage models. So let's just hear a bit what they sound like. It's like. Yeah, so you get an idea how that's gonna sound like. And now what I would like to demonstrate is we can get rid of this overdrive unit, and instead of using this, so of course if we remove it from the signal chain, then we will have a clean signal here. So yeah, and now instead of this overdrive unit, we are going to put an actual physical preamplifier in front of it. So this will be an actual real tube preamplifier using an ECC83 or A12AX7 in the preamplifier section, and we're going to go into its input from the guitar, and then we're going to go out through the send of the effects loop, so it will just go through the preamplifier section for distortion, and from there we will go into Go DSP Guitar and use the power amplifier simulation from there. So let me just quickly change some cables, and then I can show you how that sounds like. Okay, so now I have the tube preamplifier in between. And as you can see, the power amp section is bypassed, so we're getting the dry signal from the tube preamplifier. It's currently set to quite low input gain and quite high output gain, so it sounds more or less clean. So it's like nothing much going on there, you know. I'm going like. Okay, now of course I can crank the gain up and lower the volume accordingly, and I can go like. Okay, perhaps it's a bit too loud. Let's go a bit down again. Okay, so now it's distorting. So that's the signal that we get from the tube amplifier only. So there's no cabinet emulation or anything on it. We can go. I'm going to go down with the output gain a bit, and go in with the input gain more. So that's how it's going to react. Crank the gain a bit more. Okay, now let's go at full gain. Okay, so that's the tube amplifier only. And now let's put a power amplifier simulation after it. Let's see how that sounds like. And let's change the, let's flick through the amplifier models. Let's see. and now as a comparison, let's go full clean, quote unquote, again. So power amp section is disabled, but we're going through the preamplifier with a lot of gains. It goes like, so that sounds pretty harsh, you know, because it's missing the power section. Now, so this is from the effect send of the preamplifier, so it only goes through the first preamplifier stage. Now, let's quickly move to another output. So I'm now gonna go, instead of the effect send, I'm now gonna go to the line out, which is supposed to go into an audio interface or into a mixing console or into a PA. So now we're at the line out of the preamplifier, and I had to adjust the output level of the preamp down a bit, so, because it seems the line out is a bit hotter than the send. So let's check how that sounds like. So that's that, and then of course we could also add a power amp simulation to that. I mean, that's not how it's supposed to be used, but let's see how that sounds like. Okay. So it seems to get the signal a bit hotter for that. Okay, so now we're in bypass mode for the power amplifier simulation again. And now what I want to do is I want to tune the tone controller through its range. So it's now all the way to the left. Let's see how that sounds like. Okay, I'm now gonna go clockwise, so let's go to 9 o'clock. Let's go to 10, 11 o'clock, something like that. Okay, 12 o'clock. Okay, let's go past that. Let's go 3 o'clock. Now it's getting pretty brittle. Let's go all the way to the right. Okay, so that's how that's gonna react. So that's the line out. Let's try the same for so now that's the headphone outlet. Now let's try the same for the effect send. Okay, so now we're coming from the effect send of the preamplifier again, and we have the power amplifier simulation on in Go DSP Guitar, and we're simulating a British power amplifier. Now on the preamplifier I have the tone control all the way to the left, so let's hear what that sounds like. Perhaps let's get a bit more level. Okay, now let's turn the tone control clockwise. Okay, let's go to 12. And let's go past, go to 9 o'clock, something like that. And let's go all the way up. Okay, so I hope you can see how you can combine a physical preamplifier or also perhaps other effects and pedals and so on with simulated effects that you have on your computer. So you can put your physical effects between your guitar and your audio interface and then basically simulate the rest of your signal chain in software. For example, that would be a quite common use case. So I hope you enjoyed this video and see you next time.